All right, here we go again. Some more KVK action. This afternoon, it looks like we're going to watch some 1307, 1412. So welcome. Buckle in. Got about 2 hours before dinner will be ready. So we got about 2 hours to stream. Great, good to see you again. T800, welcome. Mad Mania, welcome back. Sandy, Baz. Wow, bunch of people jumping in here right away. Thanks, guys. Thank you all. Please let me know if I need to adjust volumes at all. But let's get right to it. And looking at the map, it looks like 307's got a nice chunk in the lower left-hand corner. There's a lot of red up here, though. 412 coming in from the top left here. Looks like 12's coming in from the top over here. We got some allies coming in over here. Looks like everybody's in Kingsland, has a piece of Kingsland. Now let's see where the fighting is. You know, this flag was being burned earlier. Saw a huge presence from 412 here earlier. Burn this flag, it cuts off a couple pieces of territory, so looks like there's quite a few marches here. Appreciate it, Baz. My goodness, hard to tell who's who and who's got the upper hand here, right? So what are you all doing on a Saturday afternoon? Either you live in a very cold weather state like I do, there's not a lot to do outside, or you don't have a life like I do, so there's not a whole lot you want to do besides sit here and watch some fighting between two high power kingdoms. Naps are always good, aren't they? Mad Mania with the $2 donation tip. Thank you. No obligation from anyone to throw a tip my way, but anything is always appreciated. It will be invested back into the game itself in the way of packs so I can make content, or in the way of upgrades to the streaming setup. Just yesterday I got the Elgato foot switch, so now I can mute and unmute with the flick of my ankle. Which is very helpful when I need two hands for other things like keyboard and mouse. Shangla, welcome, hello. 2:30 a.m. on Sunday, my goodness. You must be in Western Asia, Eastern Europe, that general area? Russia? Yeah, I in the same kingdom as MF. We're probably on voice, chatting away 2 to 3 times a week. Mad, the podcast earlier, it was good fun. It was nice to get together with several other content creators and just talk about the game, talk about where we think Osiris leagues are going to end up, what we think the changes, if we think the changes are good or bad, or, you know, it was a good time. It was a good time. I look forward to more of those. You know, when you can get together with several people who, it's always good to talk through viewpoints and opinions. Everybody's got an opinion, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. But it's always good to hear things from other people's perspective, who either play the game differently than you do, or, you know, Might be lower spenders, might spend more. So, Shangri-La, we're not in a C seed kingdom. We're in a D seed kingdom. A very low D seed kingdom. And there's a reason for that. We have all played in the Imperium kingdoms before. We got sick and tired of the drama, the bullshit, the backstabbing, and the just overall crap that comes with being in an Imperium kingdom. You know, Imperium fights are fun, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather be in a low seed kingdom, a C or a D seed kingdom, and play with 30 good friends that I know personally, that I have a personal relationship with, that are invested in me, that I can pick up the phone and call if I'm online and need help, than I would playing in a kingdom with 500, 600 players who don't know me from the next Tom, Dick, or Harry on voice. You know, I have made more good friends playing with these guys in a low D seed kingdom than I did playing in White Tigers in 1039, than I did ever playing in OV 1052. I have made more relationships here with these guys, playing with these guys, chatting with these guys on voice, just hanging out, that I think will last a lifetime than I did when I was playing with OV or with White Tigers or with Wolves or, you know, any of those other teams in a large Imperium kingdom. You know, playing in a D kingdom, it's different, right? You have 1 or 2 days of fighting every time a gate opens. It's not 7 days of fighting. You don't have to invest, 50 days of your life to fight 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is much harder to get kills because people run away from you, you know? So for MF to play in a low seed kingdom and still be at 27 billion kill points, that says a lot about the man's dedication and the man's wanting to fight in this game. You know, he has got to fight twice as hard for twice as long to get as many kills in a D seed kingdom as he would in an A seed kingdom. You know, and I think others in the chat echo what I'm saying. You know, Imperium kingdoms are fun, but you try targeting a single march in this mayhem that we're watching on the screen. It's nearly impossible. You know, most of the people I see fighting are dot fighting. You know, and that to me is absolutely no fun either. You know, not to mention all the BS that's involved with it. Amen, Akira. Imperium kingdoms are where all the toxic drama queens collect. It gets old. Absolutely. You know, most of us here in 1029, we've been there. We've done that. You know, we've been in those Imperium kingdoms, and we just want to hang out. We want to play for each other. You know, we don't want to play because we feel obligated to play for the Imperium kingdom, or because there's limits on how many deads that we have to get or how many kills that we have to get. You know, if we're gonna fight in a KVK, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna fight because MF's there and MF's fighting. You know, if none of us are fighting, then, you know, if I want to fight, I can go fight. If I don't want to go fight, I don't have to go fight. You know, 9 times out of 10, we're there, we're fighting, but we're fighting for each other. We're not fighting for some arbitrary number on a chalkboard that some leader drew up because he thinks that's what everyone should have for kills and deads. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Iruginder? Yeah, I mean, C and D seed matchmaking is you know, you could say the same thing about A and B seed matchmaking, right? What was it? Wasn't there a KVK recently that had 2 Imperiums in it, but for one reason or another, Lilith put both Imperiums in the same camp? I mean, you can manipulate matchmaking by filling hospitals before registration, right? While the matchmaking is taking place. Yeah, I mean, a D-Seed Heroic Anthem will have about 20 kingdoms in it. D-Seed Strife of the Eight had 32 kingdoms in it. You know, so yeah, it can make diplomacy a little bit challenging, trying to communicate with 32 different kingdoms or 20 different kingdoms. But, you know, that's the bed you make, so you got to lie in it, right? And at the end of the day, people piss us off. We just, you know, fight them all. Have fun. That's what it's about. Hey, Jay Reyes. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday thus far. Thanks for joining. Thanks for jumping on the stream. If you don't mind and haven't done so yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Always looking for more subscriptions, trying to get to that magic number 1,000. If you're enjoying the content, enjoying the conversation, enjoying life, click the like button, click the thumbs up button. That helps my content get in front of more viewers such as yourself, so that we can get more people in chat and build and grow this community. Yeah, there are a lot of C kingdoms and D kingdoms that one would call dead kingdom. A dead kingdom. I mean, you know, a lot of people might call 1029 a dead kingdom. We have pretty much 30 players in the kingdom that fight and fight hard when we need to fight, right? Today it was difficult for us to even get that 5th Karak boss done. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. I'd like to think of our kingdom as not necessarily a dead kingdom, but a tightly controlled and highly managed kingdom. But there are C kingdoms and D kingdoms that don't even show up in KVK. I think we were doing diplomacy with one kingdom 2 or 3 KVKs ago, and we reached out to the king of the kingdom, and his response was, "Yeah, I don't know why we're here. I don't know what we're doing. I didn't ask for this. I didn't sign up." So Grape, there. Once you go through KVK 3 Light and Dark, you will see A, B, C, and D seed kingdoms are based on a kingdom's power. So the more powerful, I believe it's the top 300 or the top 500 players are in a kingdom, the higher lettered grade you're going to get, A, B, C, or D. You know, I think as far as this KVK goes, you know, we're really going to have to wait and see. You know, I think both 307 and 412 are powerful kingdoms. How much did they drain each other fighting in the last couple of engagements that they had? How much do they have left for resources? Who has been getting sleep and who hasn't? Aha! You were an MTO, right? 1142 or 12? Okay, 1234. Yeah, that was the first heroic anthem ever, if I remember correctly. I was in 1052 then, and just fighting with these guys in 1029 when I was in OV in 1052. That's what made me want to come here and join them. I mean, they were online 24 hours, fighting constantly. But yet, whenever I jumped on voice, and they were, you know, they were having fun. They were having a blast. It wasn't super serious. But yeah, I agree. If not for 1029, that KVK, OV wouldn't have won that. 1052 wouldn't have won that, right? 1029 was absolutely the difference maker there. Yeah, Grape. Typically, when there's a KVK matchup, A kingdoms fight A kingdoms, B kingdoms fight B kingdoms, C and D kingdoms fight C and D kingdoms. You know, there might be one B kingdom in with the low A's, or there might be C kingdoms in with the high D's, or whatever the case may be. But Lilith, how shall I put this? Lilith claims that they make every effort to make KVKs balanced. Doesn't always happen, but, you know, like anything, people find ways to manipulate stuff. You know, high A Imperium Kingdom could fill all their hospitals during the matchmaking process. Hey, Penguin! I appreciate the $2 tip. Thank you very much, sir. But, you know, kingdoms could fill up their hospitals during the matchmaking process to get matched with a less powerful opponent. You know, things can be manipulated. But much has changed in 1029 since that KVK. Jay. You know, I would say a lot of the players who were here who did not fight in the next KVK after, we have exterminated from the kingdom. They were given 2 weeks to leave, and then we zeroed them all. I have no idea, Mad. I saw you donated $2 under Mad earlier, and now $2 under Penguin. So $4 total. Appreciate that. Guys, you are under absolutely no obligation to donate, to throw a tip out there. If you do, fantastic. Any money I get goes to putting towards content, towards equipment. Yeah, here, I'll show you, Jay. So this is our alliance, right? We've got the R5 and then the 8 R4s. And then we've got 25 people in rank 3. We've got 89 people in rank 2, but let's take a look at these 89 people, right? Farm, 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 farm. Everyone in rank 2, all of these are farms. You know, aerosol farm 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Lambo's lying, it goes towards the beer fund. No, I no longer drink, but there are days I wish I did. But I mean, everyone here in rank 2, all of these are farms. You know, we use farms obviously to farm, and they, well, as you can see, they use farms to farm, right? And look in the upper right hand corner, and you know, fill flags and fill rallies so that we can fight on the open field with our main. I see one dead weight there, Mr. Skywalker. You are right. Last KVK, he did not participate much. That said, last KVK, it was a pain in the ass just to get our allies, or excuse me, to get our enemies to come out and fight. We had one enemy camp that didn't fight us at all. Another enemy camp that would only come out and fight if it was Mightiest Governor, kill event, or enemy elimination in the KVK itself. You know, they thought they were overmatched from the beginning, but I mean, if they would have come with numbers, it would have been a fun fight. I mean, I just showed we have about 35 active players, right? The rest are farms. You know, granted, we fight with 30 players on the field and use our farms to fill flags and fill rallies. But, you know, you come at us with 100 people, 100 players, 4 marches each, you know? It's going to be a tough fight then for us, right? Holy shit, that resources set will last for ages. I mean, most KVKs, I'm going through anywhere from 5 to 7 billion resources. Our last KVK, I only had 2 million dead. KVK before that was right around 6.8. Before that, right around 6.8. And before that, right around 3.4. So anywhere from 5 to 7 billion of each resource every KVK, which is why I have 10 farms. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Jay. Just because 254 does what 254 does, or 846 does what 846 does, or, that doesn't mean we have to do the same thing. It's just tiring when people come into chat or post comments and say, oh, y'all are pussies, you're fighting in a D kingdom. Yeah, I got nothing to prove to anyone, and I'm too old to care what people think about me. I have fun, I enjoy the people I play this game with, and that's what it's all about. Since I have been in 29, since Heroic Anthem has been out, 1029 has won. Let's see, we won the one with OV, then we won the next two, so that's 3. Then we lost 2, and then we won the last one. So, what is that? 4 wins, 2 losses? Exactly, Matt. It's a game. Let people play how they want. A lot of people rip on Fleisch for only fighting with T4s or not filling flags or not filling rallies or whatever. Just let the man play. If he wants to go to a kingdom that has a problem with the way he fights, then that's a conversation they need to have with him. But if he's having fun doing his thing, let the man have fun. It might not be how I fight, but that doesn't mean I'm going to, rip him a new asshole for doing what he wants to do. Yeah, so Smoke says 1029 setup he likes. Massive Imperiums are hard to maintain. People quit and basically need to migrate after every KVK, meaning you have to get zeroed. I like that, Jay. Like I tell the guys at work, when you pay my bills, then you can judge my choices. If not, fuck off. Love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Turkey. And you see so many of these big kingdoms that, sure, they ask all of their players to drop your power, fill your hospitals, delete your troops. We're bringing in a ton of migrants. But who's to say those migrants are going to fight? Right? So you're asking players in your kingdom who will fight and do anything for the kingdom. Proof is they're filling their hospitals. They're deleting their troops. You're asking them to lower their power, to lower their fighting ability, to bring in more players that you have no guarantee whatsoever are going to fight and work as hard for that kingdom as those do. Yeah, I got nothing against Fleisch. I mean, he fights differently than a lot of people do, but to each his own, right? I mean, you can see, if I was asked to field a single army of T4s, I probably couldn't do it. I'm not going to fight with T4s, but I don't necessarily have to. I have 10 farms. I have plenty of resources. I don't need to conserve resources, right? So everybody fights differently. Everybody does their own thing, and as long as they're in a place that accepts them for who they are, and they're happy playing the game, let them play. Let them play. It's like 412 is putting in some work here. Just trying to cut off a little bit here anyway. 307 burning this up here. No. Nothing's being burnt here. It's just a staring contest. Any more flags over here being burnt? No, that 412 flag is repairing. That 307 flag is burning. That one's burning. That one's burning. That one's repairing. Good fight going on here. Good night, Grape. I don't know. 412 putting in some work. 307. Better wake up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing shit, am I? Turkey? It looks like 407 is, as you said, in potentially in trouble. I mean, they got more territory right now, it looks like, but they also got more flags on fire. Are they talking trash? I know it was a lot of friendly banter back and forth. I don't necessarily know that it's toxic trash talk. I know Mad Phantom has a lot of good friends in 412, and I think they've got a pretty good relationship with each other. I think it's more all in fun than it is toxic. So what, this is in 1967 up here? Yeah, I would agree with that statement, Akira. 307 is kind of getting spread out. Maybe trying to do a little too much on too many fronts. And I don't know who all the allies are with 307 and who are the allies with 412, but I think in prior spectating at KVK, it looked like the 412 allies might be a bit stronger. So maybe that's going to come into play here in Kingsland since everybody's made it in here. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here looking at burning flags. You guys don't want to see that. You want to see where the fighting is, right? Baz is saying red is against 307. And yellow is 1188. Is 1188 allies? I think yellow is allies, right? Because there's farming. Well, there's burning flag here. Maybe somebody hit it by mistake. Yellow and red fighting. Basically north versus south. So, I mean, it's a pretty even battlefield then. Yeah, this is not going to be a Kingsland that's over in one day. So that flag's almost dead. So while I got a second here, just a real quick shout out to Electro King from Kingdom 1916 and Alliance SQ16. He helped with some of the graphics and some of the overlays here. Did a very nice job with very little information. He was asking me some very technical questions about resolution and this and that and the other thing that I was kind of unable to answer for him, but he still threw something together and got me a nice overlay here for the left and the right hand side of the game screen. Appreciate that. It does great work. If you guys are looking for graphics work, are in need of anything graphics related, don't hesitate to reach out to him. He's a good dude. And again, thanks for joining. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, click that bell button to be notified when I go live. No, he's not paying me a dime, but then he did the work for free, so he deserves the shout outs, and I will be plugging his work for at least a couple of weeks yet, trying to get him some business to pay him back for the free graphics work that he did for me. So somebody does me a solid, and I will repay them tenfold. Besides, with only 9 or 10 people watching the stream, how much exposure is he actually getting, right? So we might have to do this for another month before he gets gets what he needs. Gets the exposure that he needs, right? No, I'm just kidding. Just having fun here. I was going to watch this KVK anyway, and did not feel like watching some of the other streamers, so I thought since I was going to watch it, I might as well throw up a live stream, and anyone who wanted to could come join and hey, hang out and have some fun for like next hour and a half. Got stir fry in the crock pot, so once that is ready, I'm going to go and enjoy a good meal with the family, and maybe then sit down in the recliner and watch some college football this evening. I don't even know who's playing, but there's usually a good game on Saturday nights. And if not, I can always watch the movie Wonder Woman again. She is fine. Plato, welcome Plato. Good to see ya. For those of you that don't know, Plato is another content creator. Very entertaining guy. If you're looking for a serious grinder, barb chainer. In a fun time, check out Plato's stream. Link in the chat. Go subscribe to his channel. Catch him when he's live. He has been a tremendous help as well in helping get going. Setting up, helping with some of the going live tags and helping with YouTube. So I appreciate him. The wife is wondering why she caught you watching the movie in the bathroom. Honey, why are you watching Wonder Woman with a box of Kleenex and hand lotion? All right, did those flags go down there? Sorry, just had to get a drink. Is it this flag? Yeah. Couple flags here, about to go down. That will expose some cities. Oh, this is a guy that was trying to recruit me the other day. Maybe. How many Papa Beasts are there? What the hell? So some red flags are burning here, but it looks like the blue flags will go down first. Let's see what's going on where these are touching. Not a lot, both are repairing. Check over here. A red flag on fire, yeah. This blue flag's about to go down, but looks like they've got 14 minutes on this one. True. I mean, every time we have a KVK or other big kingdoms are coming out of their KVK, or they see we're coming out of our KVK, always get spammed with recruiting messages. Which, it's flattering, but at the same time, if I wanted to go somewhere, I'd approach you. So how many of these cities can be rallied? Once this flag goes down, we shall soon see. 29. 74. I mean, these cities are far from safe. I mean, those are swarmable. Are very swarmable. Oh, there's another flag covering it up somewhere. Where? What am I missing? Oh, that one there. Yep. That one there. Yep. Damn. I want to see some cities on fire. MF gets so many messages, he just ignores 90% of them now. I mean, that man must get more fan mail than Chisgel. I mean, now that I started streaming, I get lots more than I ever did before. Hey, I played with you in KVK too. Do you remember me? And it's some 14 million power player. Like, no, sorry. Can I come to your kingdom? Do you see what our alliance description says? If you migrate here without permission, you are food. Hey Benji, how's it going? So it looks like 412 trying to take down this building flag, and they did. That seemed quite easy for them. Blaze, what's going on, Blaze? I mean, if you guys don't know who MF is and have been living under a rock, I did a video on MF's account back, I think it was the 1st of November. So I'll put a link to it in chat there. In my personal opinion, he is the best player in the game, hands down. You know, there are people with more kills, there are people with more deads, but you know, as far as being a team player, he is among the top. And maybe I can show you what I mean here. Where do we see rankings? I mean, here we go. If you know, a lot of whales that I have played with want first place in, well, and he's not just a whale, he's a kraken, right? A lot of krakens that I have played with take first place in every single MGE. MF 6th. Second in this one. You know, he's 4th in this one. He took first in this one. I think that was to get him and Resurgence both have Jadwiga, so we were trying to get them Jan. Right? 5th in this one. You know, he's not even in the top 10 in this one. You know, or in this one, right? So, I mean, he truly understands that in order for him to be successful and for him to sustain fights on the battlefield, that the rest of us need commanders too. You know, and he knows he's got 3,000 gold heads. You know, he can max any commander that he wants. You know, at the snap of the fingers if we need it. But in order to make the kingdom stronger, he is saying, hey, I don't want top 3. I don't want top 5. You guys take it. You know, one of the most selfless individuals I know. That's a lot of freaking armies, 412. You know, and I know there are other players in other kingdoms that do that as well. I just remember back to my 1039 days when I was in the same kingdom as Solimar, and every MG, Solimar is winning. You know, every gold head event, Solimar is winning. He'd come in and he'd gem troops in the power up, and he'd just take all the gold heads, take all the commanders. And it was a detriment to that kingdom. Lots of people were there for his gold chests that he bought on a daily basis. But it didn't do that kingdom any good whatsoever. He got zeroed, quit the game, left, and, you know, basically took all the commander sculptures that he had acquired over the year and a half that the game was out with him. Here comes 307 now. I think 412 is definitely on the offensive here, and 307 has kind of got its back on its heels. I mean, they each have flags burning in different areas of the map, but I think the 307 flags are closer to being down than the 412 flags are, so we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a good fight. Looks like they're gearing up to butt heads right here. The very small Very small choke point here. This should be interesting. Ding, ding, ding. Round one. Fight. So they are fighting on the blue territory, on the 307 territory, so that will give them a slight advantage. I don't see a king skill drop though for 307 yet, whereas 412 does have a king skill still on them. There goes some sad faces from SN. More sad faces over here for SN. I think SN is 307, right? Super naughty? Or am I wrong there? Yep. That must be going to hit a city, unless, I don't know why you'd be rallying a flag with the Tilla these days, unless it's Tilanevsky, but if you own the field, you really don't need to use a Tilanevsky. Can't tell if there's a rally on a flag over here or if this is just all open field fighting. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Every time I close my eyes, I'm going to see red circles and animations, right? Ingrained on my retina. I'm sure there's a flag in here, but where is it? Is that it? Yep, it's burning. It's burning. Fire, fire, fire. That flag's really not going to matter because they're layered in here. Okay, this is where this rally's going. I guess they are hitting a flag with it. So I'm sure that's got to be a Tilanevsky, right? Someone smart or hitting it with Tommy. Yep. Didn't own the field. I don't know that was such a smart idea unless you're just trying to misdirect 412. You know, do the old rope-a-dope. All right, so let's once again let's scroll out. Let's look at the bigger picture here, right? These flags are all on fire. 412, yes, they have a flag over here on fire, but these flags are all on fire. Last we looked, this flag was on fire. Last we looked, these flags were on fire. Pretty sure anyway. Where are they? Yeah, this flag's about dead. I mean, it looks to me like 412 is got 307 on their heels. They are the aggressor right now, 412 and their allies. So Jay says, Tommy got me going back and forth. I want Boudica. Isn't the constant Tommy debuff a safer bet? Those moments where you're hitting, retreating, hitting. Man, I'll tell you what, I love Tommy. You know, since there's only 13 people watching, I will tell you this. Tommy is the best kept secret in the game. You know, for a couple of reasons. One, that debuff, like you mentioned. And two, if you're in a fight and you have people that are fighting with you that aren't on Discord, you just tell them. Target the purple dot, right? As soon as you put that purple dot, that purple dot on the Tommy debuff on a march, they know then who to focus on. You know, so, and you focus 5, 7, 8 marches on Tommy, or on the same target, and Tommy's debuffing that target, they're dead. They're dead. One skill cycle, they're dead. You know, so. Tommy is in my second march. So, yeah, I mean, Tommy is the best kept secret in the game, I think. And if you don't have Tommy, if a few of your players don't have Tommy fighting, you're at a major disadvantage then. That's my opinion. Again, I'm an archer player. Well, I fancy myself as an archer player, so I am a bit biased, but the marches I use are as follows. Boudica YSG. Then I do Nibu Tommy. Guan Scipio. Nevsky Joan. XY William. When I go to 6 marches, I will take out Guan Scipio and instead use Scipio Honda and Guan Leo. Then when I go to 7 marches, I will throw in a mandatory Artie. You know, and I have some flexibility there too. I can bring Cyrus Ram as well. I do have Trajan Mulan. I want to finish CJ, so I can put CJ behind Scipio and then put Honda behind Trajan. But it's not a priority because I've already got 6, 7, 8 super solid marches that I can, you know, rotate in as I see fit. Oh crap, I'm sorry, I did not realize that would take me back to the home kingdom here. $1945 side, sure. 1945 is which side? Up by the Earth camp there. Okay, we'll check that out. Upswing! How you doing, dude? Okay, 1945. Let me get centered here. Upswing is in Kingdom 1029 as well. If it's the same upswing anyway. I think this is where you were wanting to look, right, Demon? And welcome to the stream as well. 13 wonderful people watching the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button and click that subscribe button. I assume you're subscribed already if you're chatting. If you're lurking out there and haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. Helps me out greatly. Inching our way ever closer to that magic number 1,000. What do we got here? Henry and I can't tell. Henry Nebu. Okay, that's a little bit anti-swarm. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this content creator shit, right? Last night we had last night and the night before we had Holy Knight's Treasure, and you know, what did I do? I maxed the entire thing out, 184 spins, but yeah, forgot to record it, didn't stream it. In any case, with Holy Knight's Treasure, I was able to make the legendary boots for Scipio and refine the Navarre's control on my XY twice. Yep, I don't know how many of you had joined me in previous streams where I said we were skipping KVK because we wanted the new Nile KVK. Come to find out after making some inquiries with Lilith, they will not be offering the Nile KVK again until the first set of Nile KVKs is done. You know, they want the opportunity to evaluate the results and make some tweaks before they offer it to the masses as part of the regular rotations. So, seeing as we were not going to get a Nile pop-up, we decided to go into Heroic Anthem on the first pop here. So it should be fun. Baz says, please put a post-it note on your screen that says, before doing events, hit record or go live. Yeah. No shit, that's the second time I've done that. I think the archaeological dig, I did the same damn thing, right? So, yep, we are registered. Currently in 2 days, 2 hours, 12 minutes left in matchmaking. The last KVK we had, we paired up with. I think we were Water Camp. We paired up with Wind Camp. But Fire Camp and Earth Camp said, you know, fuck it, we don't want to fight you. You guys are too strong. So unless it was kill event, unless it was enemy elimination or something where they got rewards for fighting us, they stayed in their zone. They stayed in their cities. They didn't do a whole hell of a lot except try and be annoying pests. Based on power, it was a very even matchup, and I think I showed you guys earlier, we've only got 35, 40 people in this alliance that are going to fight. Yeah, we got a shit ton of farms in here that can fill flags and fill rallies, but you know, you bring 150, 200 people to the open field against our 30, 35 players, it's going to be a tough battle for us. You know, even though most of us max tech and have, you know, top tier commanders and top tier equipment, it's still going to be an uphill battle for us. So, you know, just because we're ranked number 12 in power when we go into a DC KVK and number 1 in kills, it doesn't mean it's an automatic victory for us, right? Yeah, MF is a scary dude, but at the same time, he can only put 7 armies out there. So yeah, it looks like you know, kind of similar on this side of the field as it is on the 1412v1307 side of the field. It's looking like this is north versus south, so it's looking like the north is slowly matriculating their way down the field. Although over here, it looks like we got a red flag burning here. So, you know, this is not going to be won in one day for any of these guys. This is going to be several days of fighting. And, you know, let's hope so. We'll get some entertainment for several days. Yeah, not even close upswing. Not even close. The only reason anyone would be scared of me is because I just keep coming. Like, you killed my marshes, motherfucker. I'm gonna keep sending at you until yours are dead. I don't care how many times you kill me. I'm gonna kill you. You watch. Follow me, and there goes the 412 train. Where are they going now? All right, Jay. Take it easy. Thanks for jumping on and saying hello and engaging in the chat. It's appreciated. Let's see what chat thinks. If I can figure out how to do this. There we go. Who wins? 412 or 307? Not, well, I mean 412 and their allies, or 307 and their allies. What do you guys think? Yeah, 412 is, I mean, I agree, Upswing. Both of these kingdoms are absolutely fantastic. You know, they fight hard. They field a lot of troops. And I think 412 has shown that they fight relentlessly. And that they, you know, they can build a fort wall as good as anyone. Uh-oh, here comes some donkeys. Somebody's needing resources. Which I just can't fathom. I mean, how do you go into Kingsland and fight in Kingsland and need resources? What is this now? 5 hours into Kingsland? I mean... Let's maybe think ahead a little bit, plan a little better. So where are we at on the poll? So far, 67% say 412. I mean, right now, it looks like they are the more organized kingdom. I mean, flowing back and forth from flag to flag, making sure that the flags that they need burning stay burning. I mean, these flags here have got plenty of time compared to these flags here, right? So... you know, it's just a matter of making sure things stay on fire. And maybe those donkeys weren't resources. They were setting the marshmallows and graham crackers back and forth to make s'mores at these burning flags. So why are these two flags so important to 412? I would think that they would... Okay, well, I mean, I guess that cuts off one of these alliances, and then they just got these two to worry about that are touching the ziggurat area, but... And it gets one of the 412 alliances closer into the fighting, so they can maybe set up some double rallies then on this area in here. Okay, so now 412, notice these flags are out over here and they're coming back over here. I have yet to find Volba and his Dragonlancer out here. Does anyone know where his city's located? See that infamous Dragonlancer Attila? So yeah, let's end the poll here. Thanks for voting. 6 votes. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not 412. That's coming over here. That's SN. My bad. Where are the 412 marches then? Are these guys just protecting their burning flags? Or are they going to push in here? There. Okay. All right. I'm on crack. I mean, not really, but... So it looks like this is the area that 307 is really focused on. They're repairing a couple of flags here. They've got 412 burning over here. And this is the area that they probably should focus on, right? Wrap around the top, secure the ziggurat, and then start pushing as much as they can, pushing 412 out, or at least attempting to. Whereas it looks like 412 is trying to cut territory by hitting the flags in the back and coming in and backdooring them, basically. So if they cut these here, then a few pieces of territory go gray, not a whole lot. I mean, if they can push down here to this pass and cut this territory, then come across the bottom here. Whew. Whew. Fun. Nope, I have never done that in my life, Baz. Swear to God. Never put a needle in my arm. Never put anything up my nose. Back in the day, used to burn a lot of oregano, mushrooms, acid a couple of times, but yeah, no, nothing up the nose, nothing in the arms. Oh, it's not zooming in and zooming out. My goodness. So maybe 307 is not in dire straits. Again, it's going to be a few days, so it's too early to really call anything. Just from what we were looking at before, it looked like 412 had them on their heels, but it looks like 307 has potentially rallied the forces here, and they're trying to cut off 412 from touching the zig. Looks like 412's allies, though. Well, this is 307 over here too. So yeah, I mean they're trying to do this on multiple fronts. So all the respect in the world if they can do that. I think we saw some kingdoms that didn't work out too well for recently. Then I don't know if 412 is comparable to 93. See if anyone has sent any reports here. Here's one we can look at. That Jan Jad took a thumping. So this is over on the right side of the map, the right side of the ziggurat. The 412 allies over here ain't doing so hot. Ain't doing so hot. I don't know, y'all. A half hour ago, if you asked me, I would have said 412. Right now, it looks like 307's getting their shit together. Maybe 412 is hitting the hay. It's what? It's 1 a.m. in Saudi Arabia. Not that they're all from Saudi Arabia, but I just have a clock on my desk that has Saudi time. Ten wonderful people watching the stream. Appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, click that like button. Maybe hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. Helps me out a great deal. The more likes, the more subscribes I have, the more my videos will be recommended in the YouTube algorithm. And the more people will come into chat then and chat with us. I do need to step away for just a second and stir the stir fry that is in the crock pot. So I will be right back. If I can find my be right back logo. Thank you. Okay, fair point, Paz. I still stir it when it's in the crock pot. But yeah, it's not in a wok. Cooked at high heat very quickly. I take the lazy way. I throw it all in the crock pot and just let it simmer for probably, what is it, 3 hours, 4 hours, and then use minute rice. Sasha, welcome. Thank you. Sasha says, at the moment it looks a bit better for 1412 and their allies. I don't know. Looks like 307's trying to cut this here. Come around the top. Looked to me like 412 was trying to cut some territory this way. And if it's red versus orange over here, all the red flags I looked at are on fire. So, I mean, I think tomorrow at this same time we'll have a better handle on which way this KVK is going. But nothing. Kingsland isn't going to be one today. That's for sure. Unless there's something I'm missing here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like 412 is investing in this area over here. 307 is investing in this area over here. So I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. And yes, if I am back, I should probably remove the be right back from the screen, correct? Yep. Once again, thank you all for jumping on here, hanging out with me. It is appreciated. Can you show your commanders for 1v1? I don't generally do 1v1s. You generally don't fight in the open field 1v1. But, it depends. It depends. If I did 1v1, it would probably be, with archers, it would probably be Boudica Ramses. If I did 1v1 with infantry, it would probably be Guan Scipio. Or Scipio, if I had max CJ, Scipio CJ is the best 1v1 infantries as I understand it. 1v1 with cavalries, it would probably be XY Nevsky. If you want to see my best archer set, it is currently on Boudica. I run Boudica YSG. My best cavalry set is on Nevsky. Run Nevsky Joan. I really don't have what I would call a best infantry set. I mean, this is what I have on Guan. This is what I have on Richard, which goes on Zenobia if I'm garrisoning. Obviously, I could make a super solid set combining the two together. It's on Richard because I use Richard in Sunset Canyon. Don't know if that helped answer your question. Yeah, I don't find a lot of value in 1v1s myself. I thought I swear I just saw Skywalker in here somewhere. There's Thor. No, that's not Thor. Yeah, I mean this is what happens when you do Temple Guardians and Shrine Guardians twice a day for 3 years. You have every single commander at level 60. You know, you use books on some, right? But I did Guardians religiously at reset and half reset every single day for nearly 3 years. So that's, you know, free XP. Free XP. You don't have to use AP to get it. You just got to march a little ways. So and when the next set of commanders comes out, I'm ready to take them to level 60 immediately. Need some more gold heads, but we're working on it. We're working on it. There's Skywalker. They still have a negative title on him. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like 412 is well aware that they're losing some territory over on this side of the map, and that's where all the 307 is. So either they're doing a rope-a-dope and trying to give them something to think about over here, or they're going to start pushing in this area. I mean, I think they have been pushing in this area. Maybe flags went down here recently, and now that's why they're building. But I'm going to bookmark this, and I want to check out that other KVK that we were watching this morning. See where those guys are at, because I mean, there's this one gets all the attention, but there's another 6 Imperium KVK going on that is actually a 3 versus 5. Now, yeah, it's not Kingsland yet, but I mean, you can see there's some pretty intense battles in this one too. And it doesn't look like anyone's really gained or lost much ground since we last checked in. Where were the other fronts? Let me look here. Go to number 1. Okay, so there's no more fighting in this area. There was earlier. Looks like these purple flags are going down here. Where was that fighting? So, nope, this is not the 307 KVK, 307 412 KVK. This is another Imperium KVK. This is, let's see. Let's see if we can figure out, I'll show you 1484. So, there were, I think there were 6 Imperiums in this earlier, so down to 5 now. But there are other big KVKs out there other than the 412-307, which is the one that's getting all the hype right now. But we'll go back to that one because I assume that's why you're here, because that's what's in the title of the thumbnail, right? Yep. All my farmers are up, Baz. Absolutely right. That Civil War in 1029 on the level 5 barbarian forts. Oh, that was just too much for me. I couldn't handle it. Those level 25 barbs, they were kicking my ass, dude. Kat, good to see ya. How's your Saturday? Putting in the work today. I was on a podcast this morning with Plato and Lattice and Beast, talking about Ark of Osiris, Osiris League, the upcoming matches tomorrow, the changes that are coming to Osiris. And we fired up a 2-hour stream this morning to watch Romeo's Other Kingdom, his KVK. Now we're watching 307, 412. Having fun, just hanging out. Grocery shopping. I don't know why. You don't need to stinking eat. Dare I ask how much a round trip to the grocery store costs? I try not to look at the bills my wife brings home on a weekly basis. But if I remember correctly, it's like somewhere around $250, $300 for 1 week's worth of groceries. That's for a family of 4. Highway robbery, I tell you, highway robbery. I told her them kids can live off of fucking 29-cent ramen noodles and hot dogs, but she don't believe me. They need nutrition. Then let them buy their own vegetables. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's right. You did your Costco run today, or your Sam's Club run today. I remember now. See? See? It just takes a little while when you get old like this. How long on this flag? I can't even zoom into the fucking flag. Oh, there it is. Okay, 4 minutes. So if 307 wants to take down this, they gotta... Holy crap! $900 at Sam's Club, although I'm sure you got a ton of stuff for the chest freezer, and you went with your ma, so my guess is that's between you and your ma. Hopefully that's not all you. All right, here comes 307. Looks like they're going to try and make a push on this building flag. Nine people watching out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Click that thumbs up. If you want to be notified when I go live or produce content, click that bell icon. In my busy season at work right now, December 7th is when the Medicare open enrollment period ends. So hopefully that means shortly after things will start to calm down for me, and hopefully I can start going live and putting out more content on a more regular basis. For now, I will take every stream, every like, every thumbs up I can possibly get to get my content in front of more people. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know I don't show a lot of reports in here, and that's on purpose. You know, if people want to send me reports, great. I will gladly show them. But I know when I fight, if people are sending me messages asking for reports, I tell them to fuck off. You know, so I'm not about to interrupt any of these guys while they're fighting, saying, report please, report please, report please. I don't want to be that guy, right? So I can't tell if they rallied this or if they're just swarming this. I can't zoom in any further. I guess if we see the dotted lines go away, we'll know that the flag went down, right? I think in this madness I do see a yep, okay, there's the Xeno. I thought I saw YSS skill animation coming out of there. Can we click on the Xeno? Minute 10. She's yellow. If we see the timer tick up, that's because troops in there are getting hit. They're losing armies in there. Peanut butter, jelly, and chips. Yeah, but you couldn't even find peanut butter recently because, what was it, Jeff? Jeff had to recall all their peanut butter? So trying to find peanut butter at a reasonable price, I mean, shit. You almost had to pull up outside of Walmart and find that peanut butter dealer selling peanut butter out of the back of his car. Good Lord. I know we tried all kinds of different peanut butter when Jeff recalled theirs. And just none of it was the same. I don't know, something about Jif. I like Jif peanut butter. Alright, so this flag's getting built 2 seconds, 1 second, and 0 seconds. Now the flag's going to burn right away, but it's not going to go down. Alright, so now 412 can start rallying these flags. So they tried to get it before it got built, but Peter Pan peanut butter? There are a couple of things I'm very particular about, and one is my peanut butter, and that's Jif, and then bar soap. It has to be Dial. Any other bar soap makes my skin very dry. Yeah, I know I sound like a girl when I say that, but hey, you know, it's true. Alright, so I just saw a Flavius in here. Where they looks like they ninja'd this one. That's burning already. Nice. Alright, so it'll be a few minutes before they can actually rally these. Let's see what's happening over here. A lot of flags are touching over here. Repairing. Still burning. Repairing. But I mean, these are overlapped, right? So some of these can burn. I hear you, Baz. Sometimes you just don't have a choice, right? Okay, got a new poll up for you guys. Crunchy or creamy peanut butter? Your choices are crunchy, I like nuts. Or, I'll take the cream any day. It's a good thing this is not a channel for minors, right? appreciate the subscription. Thanks, Gil. See ya, Penguin. Have yourself a good one. Thanks for the tips earlier. Appreciate it, dude. I don't know. We'll see. I think weren't 1307's allies getting the snot kicked out of them in the prior zones? And of course, time will tell. Said a few times, I don't think this is getting won overnight. I mean, earlier the orange flags were burning, and now it looks like things have shifted, and the red flags are burning. So I don't know. It could be back and forth for a while here. You know, a lot of times with these KVKs, as with any KVK, whoever can make the most progress during the opponent's downtime is the one that's going to remain victorious. If you can defend your flags better during your downtime than your enemy can during their downtime, it generally leads to victory. Alright, so let's end the poll here. We only had 4 people voting. 4 courageous people willing to take that poll, and it was 50-50. Half of you like nuts, half of you will take the cream. Peanut butter, that is. Peanut butter. You guys with dirty minds out there, I tell ya. We're talking about peanut butter here. Seriously. So... Oh, yep, I got a gatherer home. Yeah, I need those resources, gotta get them going. Now might be a good time, right? No fighting over here. Yeah, maybe we'll wait just a minute, because these other ones will be home shortly, too. Cat. Whoops. Yes, we're talking about peanut butter. What, you think this is an OnlyFans page here? No, this is YouTube. Don't do no OnlyFans. I'd break OnlyFans. Oh shoot! Who's gonna hit the barb camp in the middle of war? Let's see. Hey, somebody tell Bulba he could get a silent trial in here. Have him go hit it with Dragon Lancer and Attila. Appreciate you guys watching. We got 9 people still watching. Click that subscribe button and click that thumbs up button if you like the content. Appreciate it. I hate repeating myself with that time and time again, but there are lots of videos out there that I publish. It's like, good God, 14,000 views and 200 likes, or 100 views and 2 likes. So it's like the view to like ratio is just crazy stupid. If you don't like watching, then why are you sitting here through a 15-minute video? It makes no sense to me. People are just sometimes too lazy to hit that like button, I guess. I don't know. Even if you don't like my content, click that like button anyway. That way more Rise of Kingdoms content will get thrown your way when you get onto YouTube. It all helps the algorithm. It helps all the content creators, right? At least I think that's how it works. 412 shifting over. Where'd it going? Oh, there's about to be a brawl. About to be a brawl. 307's noticing and they're adjusting too. We're gonna have some fun. Ding, ding, ding. Round 3. Fight. I really wish YouTube would make the colors on the armies different or something, maybe based on territory, Blue for the blue territory if you're spectating, right? Blue for the blue territory, red for the red territory, or whatever, right? Would make it much easier to watch. They wouldn't all be white dots, then we'd see all kinds of colors running around the screen. So some of these people backed up, went around top. Got the king skills going off over here. Yeah, SN scared a few of them back and got them cutting them off, going around the top of the mountain. I mean, since when can horses and infantry troops and even archers, can't they traverse mountains? I mean, Hannibal did it with fucking elephants, right? He traversed the Alps with fucking elephants. Why can't these guys go over mountains? Maybe make them slow down, to an 1/8 speed or something when crossing the mountains. I don't know. You just watch. They'll make it so ranged combat archers can shoot over the mountains. That would be some trip. You can shoot over the mountains, but you can't cross the mountains. It's like them teeny tiny rivers in here. Why the hell can't the horses just jump the damn river? They're twice the size of the river. Just jump over the damn thing. Oh, who was that King's kill from? Was that 412s? I don't know if 412 thought SN 307, that ball that was over there on the left, was sleeping or what. Yeah, I mean, whoever wins this, you know, thank you to 412, thank you to 307, thank you to all of the kingdoms participating in this KVK. It's been fun to spectate, it's been fun to watch. Whether I've been streaming it or watching somebody else's stream, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Much respect to everyone out there. You know, I know people in 412 and in 307, so I'm not really cheering for anyone in particular. I will remind those watching that I did offer $100 to whoever can zero Mr. Bulba in 307 or Tika Gaming in 412, so that is still on the table. Just make sure to record it, send me the video, send me the reports, so that I can make a video about it. But that offer is still out there, still stands. If it is Tika that is zeroed, some of the money would be donated to Tika so he can get a haircut. Skywalker already said he would zero Mr. Bulba, but kicking him out of the alliance to zero him doesn't count. So just for the record. But I think that is probably about it for me. I need to get the rice going and get the table set and feed the family dinner, although my daughter won't eat the stir fry. It'll just be my wife and I, and my son is at work. But either way, need to get some food in some bellies and call it a night. Probably watching some football tonight. Highly unlikely that I'll jump back on and fire up another stream. Maybe watch a football game tonight. Then I've got Arc of Osiris in the morning. Gonna watch the Osiris League matches tomorrow. Go 60 GT, win me some coins here. And we will catch you guys on the next stream. Once again, I thank everyone for every minute that you spend here watching. It helps me. It helps the channel grow. It helps me inch ever closer to those 1,000 view hours. It is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to click that like button, click that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next stream as I am trying to take up space while I find my ending scene here. Okay, there it is. I think 1021, Baz, I think 1021 is going to win at least one of those three matches. But I think 1V will win in the end. If anyone has a chance to beat 1V, though, it is 1021. So, with that, guys, gals, children of all ages, thank you. We'll see you next time.